we go, reactors. We got ourselves episode 7 to reel in of Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender. What are you guys' thoughts on this season? We only have 2 episodes left, episode 7 and episode 8 to reel in. So sound off in the comments down below. Episode 6 is by far the best episode of this season. So episode 7, what do you have in store for me today? We are going to the North Pole to see the Northern Water Tribe. So yes, I am very excited for the start of this finale because it begins here with episode 7. With that being said, it's time to reel it in.
Prince Zuko, the Imperial Guard. They're coming to take the prince into custody.
What? Zhao sent them.
I was just on Admiral Zhao's ship, going over the latest.
I think Zhao discovered that Zuko was indeed the blue spirit.
Orders from the Fire Lord himself. He sent his personal guard to bring Prince Zuko back to Capital City where he is to stand trial for treason.
Yep. That means Zuko needs to leave. You gotta bail.
Somehow he's convinced Ozai you've turned against him.
Technically, you did. You stole the Avatar.
Zhao's figured out you were the one that freed the Avatar.
Yep.
Prince Zuko, you need to leave. Now.
But where does he go?
Uncle, we can't let my father believe I've turned against him.
I know, but first you must get to safety. Let me sort things out with Ozai.
He will try.
Thank you, Lieutenant G.
Stay safe, Your Highness.
They're good friends now. Crazy how that all worked out. With a little bit of respect.
What will you tell the Fire Lord about his son?
I'll tell him the truth.
That
the prince
it's
chose to put
assassination
his needs
attempt. Oh my
those
god.
of his
Get
country.
off the boat, Zuko. Get off.
Blasting jelly.
Yeah, blasting jelly. We saw that in episode 4. Get out.
Prince!
Dang, Iroh's gonna think he's dead.
Zuko.
This played out very differently in the animated show. It's still the same outcome, but a different take on it. But I like this new take.
General Iroh. I'm sure he's been through a terrible shock.
Damn, he watched it happen too. So he's gonna be in shock once Zuko returns. It's hard to take out Zuko.
Zuko's on his own, and he wasn't anything like I thought he'd be. He just seems so alone.
Man, that shot looked really, really good.
I just realized Zuko and we both have a lot on our shoulders.
Gotta live up to a lot.
This whole time, I've been worried that I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't learned any of the other bending skills, and I'll probably continue messing up, but at least I'll be able to do it with my friends by my side.
That's right. Team Avatar.
Oh, she said it. Team Avatar. The gang. G in Aang's name. Gang.
We finally made it.
Northern Water Tribe. Here comes Team Avatar. Aang's gotta learn his waterbending, and so does Katara. Wow, this looks good. Man, Netflix really put their all into it with making the setting look really, really good in this show.
This is
Beautiful. It's perfect.
That's what I just said. The flashbacks. Well, not really flashbacks, but his vision.
Your beast is in good hands. My men will take him to our buffalo yak stables, which are in a heated grotto.
Hopefully some hay.
I'm Arnook, chief of the Northern Water Tribe, and I offer you our hospitalities and our protection in the name of the ocean and moon spirits.
Ocean and moon spirits.
This is Master Paku. He is our senior
Paku.
waterbending master. And this is my daughter, Princess Yue.
Princess Yue. Yeah, Sokka.
I've seen a vision, and in it, the North is under attack.
We know.
Huh?
Several days ago, our scouts picked up a Fire Nation fleet steaming this way.
Oh.
We've been keeping track of them ever since.
Okay. So this won't be a surprise to them.
With the power of the Avatar on our side, we'll teach them a lesson they won't soon forget.
But he's got to learn waterbending first. From you.
As we welcome mighty allies. And we shall
This man Sokka's still staring at her. He in love already. He forgot all about Suki.
Have we met her before?
No,
No, quit it before they think something's wrong with
you
you.
have not met her.
More than there already is.
But y'all about to get really, really acquainted with each other. Oh, she gave him the look. But Princess Yue, I believe, is played by Amber Midthunder, who was in the movie Prey.
I can kill it.
That movie reactions on the channel. Love that film.
I know who did this. It was Ozai.
Nah, you know it's him, but he's got to play it cool.
So obsessed with conquering the world, he cannot tolerate anyone who would get in the way of this. Not even his own flesh and blood.
He's playing you stupid, Zhao, and you can't catch on.
The Fire Lord has given me the honor of leading a great armada with orders to conquer the North.
Yep.
We know the Avatar is headed there.
His ego has gotten even bigger. Oh my god, it just hit me. The actor that played Zhao was in X-Men The Last Stand. I believe Porcupine.
Calm down. Everything's gonna be okay.
Azula. Training. And Ozai's watching.
Fire Lord deems your performance below average.
Below average.
But I defeated him.
You should have finished him at least 2 moves earlier. Thus, you will undergo another trial tomorrow.
Does that make you mad, Azula?
You realize he's playing games with you, right?
Right up here. Right up here.
Your father already knows you're the best. He just doesn't want you to know that.
Send every bender he has at me. I'll burn everyone in the world until he admits the truth.
What truth?
That I'm the one.
That should take over after him. She's always wanted that. Damn, dude, do you blink?
She's just a girl.
She's a princess and a spiritual leader.
That is so Amber Midthunder, but wow, that wig on her is not doing her any type of justice. I'm gonna just say that right now.
You say you were entirely self-taught.
Yes.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go.
That's why I couldn't wait to get here to meet other waterbenders and especially esteemed masters like you.
Uh-oh, he's gonna say it.
Water is the element of change, and we waterbenders have always adapted to the flow of life. Tomorrow morning, go and find Yagoda. She is one of our finest instructors, and she can start you on your journey.
But not Paku. I believe the lady he mentioned she teaches about healing. That's gonna catch Katara off guard because she wants to actually learn to, waterbend and be a warrior and help in the fight.
Cloudberries?
Hey, I've never seen that Avatar film, but M. Night Shyamalan, he was cooking with Princess Yue. Oh, that's actually creative and very cool. And it looks like it probably tastes fire. But yeah, M. Night Shyamalan, that's your only win, is the casting of Princess Yue. It's just that wig is not doing it for Amber Midthunder. It's not doing it.
You are just a girl.
Did you think I wasn't a girl?
No. I just figured with you being a princess and all.
That I was stuck up?
Yeah. I mean, no.
He already had his opinion made up.
I mean, yeah, that's what I thought. But no, you're ordinary. Not ordinary.
Oh, you're in trouble. You're digging yourself a hole, Sokka.
Don't get me wrong, I love serving my community. But every now and then I just have to go somewhere and...
Make dessert?
Truly be yourself.
I get it. It was my duty to protect the village. The thing was...
It's your responsibility.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what this show is about quite a lot. It's responsibility and holding up to your responsibilities and everyone having their own judgment of you.
Times I wish I could be...
Just a boy?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a flirt. Whoa.
How do I know you?
I thought they were about to kiss for a second.
Princess Yue, they're ready for the evening blessing.
Thank you, Han.
Han. This guy's Han. Han sucked in the animated show. I wonder if it's the same here. She's the fox? What the? How? What? She's the fox. Oh my god. That did catch me off guard in that episode. In episode 5. I was like, what was that on her tail?
If you don't mind, I'd love to talk to our brother from the south. Some combat advice.
Combat
Me?
advice.
Tell me, Fire Nation armor, is it metal?
No metal, leather. And they don't have shoulder spikes
Wants
anymore.
advice from Sokka. This is so new.
Would you mind coming to talk to them?
Sure.
Oh my god. Entirely different character.
Might I suggest you lead the offensive front?
Actually, airbending is primarily a defensive discipline.
Yeah, he's all about
Our style
defense.
is to evade and avoid conflict.
But you're not just an airbender. You're the Avatar.
He's also a monk.
I haven't mastered any other bending. But that's why I came here.
Yeah, he's been slacking this whole season. But I get it. He's scared to bend the other elements because of what his power is. And he feels like he could hurt people with it. But in the animated show, he was afraid to firebend.
It would have been wise to have focused on your training during your journey.
Yeah, but he got distracted quite a lot in the animated show. But those distractions were very fun.
Water allows life to flourish.
Katara, you're about to learn about healing.
And to heal.
Yep. That is so cool.
I'd heard stories of water healing, but I didn't think it was still being practiced.
Oh, yes. It's a vital part of our culture.
Only the women do it, not the men.
You must understand what it means to feel pain. Then take that pain away.
We never got this in the animated show, so this is cool.
When did we get to fight training?
Excuse me?
I think my basic forms are pretty good, but...
Oh, she's gonna tell Katara, not Paku.
I'm sorry, but women don't fight. We use our skills to heal, not to harm.
I don't want to just heal. I think my skills lie more in combat, so if it's okay, I'd like
Can't
to
do
train
that.
in fighting techniques.
Nope.
In the
Not allowed
Northern
to.
Water Tribe, women aren't allowed to fight.
That's its sexist customs that they got going on here. I mean, you could go the route with having Aang learn from Paku and then Aang teaching you, Katara.
Princess Yue. Dedicated, kind, generous. She represents the highest ideals of our tribe.
He's a nice
She
guy.
is the best of us.
What? Dang, two nice guys wanting the same girl.
We were betrothed. It was arranged by our parents when we were children, but when she turned 16, she broke it off. Which was her prerogative.
Oh, so they're not bound to get married.
You would have gone through with it? You would have married her?
He was in love with her. He wasn't in love with her in the animated show. He just wanted her to accomplish, you know, the goals that he had set out for himself.
Yue is the finest, and she comes with the most perks. Perks? Princess Yue is wasted on a self-absorbed weasel like you. What would you know of the political complexities of our life? No offense.
I'm hoping Kuruk can help me make a difference in this fight.
Yeah, speak to him.
During his time as the Avatar, Kuruk didn't engage much with the world. Some say he became enamored with the spirit world and spent most of his time there.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that meant he wasn't around much.
That is true, because he lost his love due to Ko. Avatar State. There he is.
Hello, Aang.
He looks magnificent.
Avatar Kyoshi showed me a vision of Agnikela being destroyed by the Fire Nation.
If she showed you the North being destroyed, then it will happen. Whether the Fire Nation prevails, whether the Waterbenders survive.
It's up to you.
I'm just one kid.
No, you are the Avatar.
It's the mantle.
Avatar Kyoshi helped me unleash these incredible energies.
The Avatar state.
He's like, come on, help me out.
You need to first master the other disciplines.
Except she was able to take control. She could channel the power through my body. She was in control. You can do that.
Do the
That's
work
not
for
possible.
me.
Yes, it is. Kyoshi did it.
I'm not Kyoshi.
But you still could.
Calling on for help, and then that help does not want to help you out.
I discovered dark spirits were on the verge of crossing over into our realm from the spirit world. So I spent my life fighting them. The war I'd waged on the spirits damaged my body and corrupted my soul. In my condition, I wouldn't be able to control the Avatar state any more than you could.
So wow, he can't help you out.
I still couldn't save the one that mattered the most. A predatory spirit came to seek vengeance on me. Umi, my beloved, paid the ultimate price.
Her face was snatched.
The spirit stole her face.
Yup. And he can't kill Ko because he feels like he would be
Avatar
killing her.
must walk alone, or else the ones you love will suffer.
That's a dark message.
Is something wrong?
A little tired.
You're single. I'm single.
I guess you need to go
Let's
and
have a relationship.
recombobulate.
Hey, yo, that's what the fox said to you. How does that even, how's that even possible?
Not long after I was born, I got very sick. So my father pleaded with the spirits to save my life. A miracle happened. The moon spirit answered his prayer and imbued me with some of its essence and restored my life. That's the night my hair changed color.
That's right. That's right.
Part spirit, mostly human.
Half
Being
and
of both
half,
worlds
50-50.
has meant that I can be a bridge between the two.
That's so cool and creative with that change. She can basically hop from one world to the
So
other.
you pop over there just for fun?
Wouldn't you?
That's crazy.
Magical.
That's
Not
so
quite the word I would use.
You didn't like it?
Getting my face eaten by a predator or having to relive one of the most painful memories of my life.
Painful?
She was there. The fox actually helped him out.
You were worried about your friends. You knew they were in trouble and you had to help them.
Team Avatar.
Your heart. That's what makes you a warrior. I have a feeling if your father saw you now, he would agree.
Yeah, I think so too. Hakoda.
Why did you turn down Han?
Han is wonderful.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He is everything that a girl could want.
But that's not what
But
she
he
wanted.
is not the boy of my dreams.
Dreams. You. Hey, yo. I'm telling Suki. Imagine if Aang woke up out of the Avatar state and saw that. That'd be crazy.
There is no Team Avatar. There is only the Avatar.
See, that's where you're wrong.
Stop thinking about what you need. Being the Avatar means being the one who bears the burden.
And all the pain. Man, this whole talk did not go well for Aang. It's not what he was expecting.
Was he able to help?
No.
No, he couldn't help me.
This 12-year-old kid's got to do it by himself.
Women aren't allowed in combat. I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't have accepted it if I did.
Here we go. Butting heads.
This is not up for debate.
I've been fighting firebenders ever since I left home. Can any of your men say that?
This isn't about them, it's about you. You're not strong enough. Women aren't strong enough.
Okay, Paco, you're still the same. Your sexist remarks. I believe in the Southern tribe, women, obviously, and men could both waterbend together. Here, not allowed.
We should talk to Yue. Or maybe...
Maybe we should listen to them.
What? Aang?
Maybe it's better if you didn't fight.
Whoa, what?
This battle, it'll be like nothing we've ever faced before.
The hell?
People are gonna get hurt and die.
You're not gonna lose us.
But just the thought I could is gonna hold me back. These people need the Avatar.
Those words have already gotten to him. They're changing him already, that fast. He can't be who he's meant and set out to be when thinking about, you know, Katara, Sokka getting hurt. Is this episode gonna end with Ash in the air, signaling the start of the Fire Nation attack?
I quite like
Zhao the Conqueror. Should have some flair.
He's doing it.
Admiral.
They will call me Zhao the Conqueror. Zhao the Moon Slayer. Zhao!
The Invincible.
to ensure our victory.
What is that?
This is destiny.
Oh, this is his master plan.
He's attacking the fortress head-on, like a bull in heat. There may be more, but he's keeping it to himself.
Zuko. yeah. He's gonna infiltrate. Or he's already been doing that.
Have you got a plan yet?
The plan is to go in and capture the Avatar once and for all.
So no plan.
It's the same plan. Stay in the course.
I'm done.
Azula, stop playing games.
I'm not the one playing games.
This is your last chance. Fight.
Call him out.
No.
Call him out.
You dare.
Agni Kai. That'd be totally different. Her versus her dad? We've never seen that. Lightning. That is sick. Ozai's impressed. You stood up to your dad.
You want to test me? Let me go into the world and show you what I can really do. I'm through playing games here.
Okay. Oh my god. I love the story with the Fire Nation. He likes that too. I love Ozai. I love Zuko. I love Azula. I love Iroh. The Fire Nation side of this story is what's holding up this whole show. Which it shouldn't be, but it is.
Remember back at the Southern Air Temple when you said we had to go with Aang? That we had to help him save the world? If we hadn't gone with him, I wouldn't have seen how two kids from the Southern Water Tribe can measure up to anyone.
A team of two became a team of three.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is,
He believes in you.
go kick his ass.
Yes, Paku versus Katara. She's gonna call him out. This is her Agni Kai.
Go back to the healing huts with the other women.
Is this gonna play out scene for scene, just like in the show? Because if so, that's gonna be good.
Study closely.
Okay, Katara. Nah, Aang. This is her. Wow, that was close. Her hair. That's not how your braids come out, but...
Okay.
Come on, Katara.
Is that all you got?
Sliding. Ice sliding. Oh, damn. Oh, there you go. Ice this. Look at your reflection. This battle is getting cold. I would say hot, but it's getting cold. Yeah, it's over now. You fought good.
You're an excellent waterbender.
Train her.
But you still won't let me fight.
No.
Those ice discs. How did you do that? Can you show me?
Paku, you might want to rethink your decision. She doesn't need Paku. Teach Aang. She's a master herself.
But it's my decision to fight, not Paku's and not yours.
And do you think we came all the way here just to leave you on your own?
Exactly.
Silly Avatar?
Team Avatar.
I don't know if I can protect you.
You can't.
Worrying about who will or won't get hurt? It's not just the Avatar who has to deal with that.
That's what it means to be a family.
Family. Toretto would love that.
They all said that I need to do this by myself. The Avatar must bear the burden
Well,
alone.
you're different than them, and you got it your own way.
This is the past. Now, only one person can tell you the future. The person who will write the legend of Aang.
Write your own story. It's Ash. Fire Nation is here. The war is about to start.
Time to fight.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Solid episode. Very good episode. Not as good as episode 6, but still a solid entry. And now we just got the finale to reel in. Episode 8. But that's episode 7. Let's talk about it. And that is episode 7. What did you guys think about this episode? Sound off in the comments down below. I'm ready to go for that finale. This is primarily a Katara episode. Episode 6 was primarily a Zuko episode. But this one, I think it's good. I think it's good. The Katara character has been up and down for me. I mean, she's a child actor, so you gotta give a little bit of leeway for child actors. But I will say this is her moment, and I think she handles it well. I don't think it's the best performance because I'm going to do it. I'm gonna compare this episode with the animated show. I know you don't want me to do that, but the one thing that stood out in the animated episode is her in general is being tested by Paku. And I feel like you don't get that many scenes with Katara and Paku. Not only that, you don't get that many scenes of them butting heads with each other, which happens quite a few times in that episode in the animated show.
Study closely.
And then you get the fight. The fight doesn't feel earned for me. It doesn't feel like, oh yeah, this is something that's been building up throughout this episode. I've been waiting for it. It just happens. But in the animated show, Paku is pushing Katara around continuously, tearing her down, tearing everything that she has grown to love and learn about being a waterbender, being part of a water tribe. Everything that she has learned has been turned down by Paku. And Paku is the same character as he was in the animated show. He believes in these sexist customs in which women aren't allowed to waterbend. Women can't be warriors, but what they can do is be healers for the men. And that's the same in the animated show, but in the animated show, he is more harsh. He's more cutthroat at Katara and at Aang too. You don't see that as well in this episode too as well, and I feel like they could have done that a little bit, but a lot of the focus of this episode is not only on the introduction of Princess Yue, but the relationship with Sokka and Princess Yue, and I love that. But with this episode, you really need to nail it with Paku versus Katara. What Katara thinks is right, what Paku thinks is right. And I feel like they show that a little bit, but they don't fully develop that. But instead, they have that going on, but more work is put on the relationship building with Sokka and Princess Yue, I feel like. So it's kind of a 50-50 for me when it comes to the Paku character and the Katara character butting heads in this episode. But then you get the fight, and it plays out pretty similar with the animated show, which I think is cool, just like how we got with episode 6 with Zuko breaking out Aang. But I feel like I was wanting more anger from Katara, and that's what you get in the animated show. She is pissed. Like, she is pissed that Aang is being disrespected by Paku. She is pissed that Paku has been disrespecting her. She's flat out super mad. So I'm like, damn, in the animated show. But here, she's mad, but I don't really feel that anger. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had violence in her eyes. She was coming at Paku's throat in that animated show, and you don't really feel that here. But that's my thoughts on this fight. I feel like there's more, obviously, with the character of Paku and the character of Katara that we're going to find out with episode 8. I don't want to spoil anything, but obviously, if you've seen the animated show, you know where things go with Paku and Katara. But in our eyes, what she just put out for everyone to see is that she is a master herself. She doesn't need a man to help learn waterbending. She's got it on her own. I mean, the ice disc, I've already known previously with these episodes that she's been doing it all on her own. To the point, I believe in one of my reactions or review, I said she doesn't need Paku at this moment, because what more can she learn from that character? What more can she learn? Because she's doing things that she wasn't doing at all leading up to the Paku fight in the animated show. Like, she was doing the craziest things in this season. And I get it. This season hasn't really notified us viewers how much time has passed. But with the animated show, all of the 3 seasons happen within, what, 1 year, right? I mean, the ending of season 3 is primarily in the summer. And I feel like with this season, it has been, what, 3 months? I thought it was supposed to be like 3 months in season 1, book 1. I could be wrong. You can help me out with that. But with this season, they haven't really spoken with how much days or weeks or months have gone by. That is something that's entirely, you know, up to us, the viewer. But yeah, I'm looking more forward to the resolve and for Paku to come around and actually look at Katara and say, you are a master yourself. You don't need me. But Princess Yue, played by Amber Midthunder, a good addition. I just think that wig is horrendous on her, and Amber Midthunder is so attractive. She won me over in that movie Prey. Like I said, I had that movie reaction on the channel. Be sure to go peep that out. That was great. Matter of fact, I'll put the link to that movie reaction right here above my head. Yeah, she was good. Her and Sokka bonding together, highlighted episode. Had no idea she was the fox, but it totally explains what was on her tail. It was what was on her head. And her character's not necessarily different, I would say, but what's different is Han, the guy she was supposed to marry, he's entirely different. He was a dick in the show, but he's not a dick here. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy, and he loved her. In the animated show, he did not love her at all. But yeah, Sokka's in love with her. And then Aang here, the talk with Kuruk, that was really good. But that's the cool thing about Aang, is his journey throughout this season and throughout the animated show is him learning from other avatars, just for him to find out within this episode that he has to write his own story. He has to do it his own way. This is all on him, and he knows that. But he understands that he doesn't have to do this alone. It's Team Avatar. It's a family, like Katara said. Other avatars, they took it as themselves to do it by themselves. And yeah, they did it that way, but that's not the only way. There are plenty of routes to take it, and Aang's doing it his own way. He's writing his own story. He's going to do this with Sokka and Katara for the moment by his side. I ain't spoiling anything here, but yes, Team Avatar is a team of 3 with that addition of Momo and Appa. But yeah, I love that talk with Kuruk, being real with Aang and saying, do this by yourself. And Aang, for the most part, agreed to it and was willing to push away Katara and Sokka because he's truly afraid for them. And he knows he can't protect them both. but they understand that too, which I love that they touched upon. That Katara and Sokka can defend for themselves, and that Aang can fight this fight. But while doing that, we can help out each other. You just don't have to worry as much. Let us do us, but let us do us while being Team Avatar. And they nailed that in this episode. The assassination attempt that Zhao put on Zuko, that's played out differently in the animated show, but it works here, and it's still cool. I was waiting for the reveal of Zuko infiltrating Zhao. He was dressed up in the gear, so that tells me he was infiltrating, and no one had any idea until Iroh. So now it's up for Zuko to go on his own mission, the same mission of capturing Aang. So we're going to get that in the finale too as well. And then we're also going to get the very big plan of Zhao, in which I know what it is. I won't say it here, but I got to let it play out in the finale. I'll share my thoughts on that as well. But the setting of this place, of the Northern Water Tribe, looks amazing. Absolutely nailed it. And also Ozai and Azula, great characters, great scene. Lightning, we see it. I guess we won't see her blue fire anytime soon. I'm thinking that's going to be a whole character development. The more unhinged she becomes, the more power she gains, and then therefore her fire turning blue. I don't think it played out this way. It wasn't some character development. It just happened. Like, she was able to channel it and change her fire instantly into blue fire. That's what I'm thinking. But with this show, it looks like we're going to get a whole character development with this character, in which she does have blue fire by its end once she's fully unhinged. And you get that a little bit here, but instead they substitute out the fire and we get lightning, and Ozai is impressed. He was playing mind games with her. She put up with it for the most part, and then she was done with it. So it looks like Azula is about to have her main mission come around by that finale, in which she's going to go off in the next season. That's if we, get a season 2. I believe everyone's reeling in this show. Hopefully, I wouldn't mind seeing a season 2 for the most part, but there are still some things that the show is still weak upon, but overall, it's still a fun episode. The show has been fun to watch. It's been fun to dive into this live action world of Avatar. That is something that I'm, cherishing at the moment. So I'm glad that we have this show. It's just gotta own up to it that the show isn't at its best at times, but overall it's a fun watch. Don't get me wrong, this is damn entertaining. But yeah, there are some things, pacing, writing, acting, that can be fixed upon, but this is just the first season. And with me, season 1 was good, but in the animated show, but with each season, it gets better and better and better. Maybe that's gonna be here if we get more seasons, but only time will tell. That means people have to reel in the show. People got to reel in these reactions on YouTube and watch people's reactions. That's what's got to happen. But yeah, I'm excited for episode 8. They got to nail it. But this episode, it slaps, and I enjoyed it, and I like the changes here and there for this episode 2 as well. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts. That's what really matters. What did you guys think about episode 7? Sound off in the comments. But, I gotta add on. They didn't show the oasis or the koi fish. The moon and ocean spirit, push and pull, life and death, good and evil, yin and yang. They didn't show that at all here in this episode. But I'm guessing they're saving that for the finale. But I thought we would get at least one scene talking about the oasis. Or, their exposition dumps that they've been doing throughout this whole season. They don't do one here for the moon and ocean spirit, which is surprising. I guess we have to wait for an exposition dump in the finale. So that's what I'm expecting. But sound off in the comments down below. I'll catch you guys for the finale. Thank you guys for reeling it on in. Click that notification bell so that you guys are ready for that finale. This is Reelin' In Reactions. I'm Reelin' In Miles. Peace.
But I believe Aang can save the world.